Welcome to How to Rock Spirit's Sun-Moon Alchemy series. This audio was compiled and recorded by Dustin Cormier, a Leo Ascendant Scorpio with Sagittarius Moon, born in the year of the Metal Ram. All the possible Western Sun and Moon sign combinations can be found and learned about here. This information is for educational purposes only. I do not own any of the following content. For more astrology lectures and my own Cosmic Consciousness audio lecture series, check out How to Rock Spirit's YouTube channel, where I rap about everything from philosophy and transpersonal psychology, to psychedelic spirituality, to tantric and occult mysticism, and even to Marx and Engels and the materialist sciences. See you there! Sun in Fire Sign. Basically motivated by inspirations and aspirations. Recharges energy through vigorous, physically demanding activity and by pursuing new visions for the future. Sun in Leo. Expresses self with warmly radiant vitality and constant need to be noticed. Creative energy is colored by a sense of drama and bigness. Motivated by a need to be recognized for one's generosity. Radiates confidence and encouragement to others. Can vitalize any enterprise. Pride is a dominant personality characteristic, heartfelt but childlike. Emotions are always at work. The moon sign and its element. These notes are also still from Stephen Arroyo's Chart Interpretation Handbook. The element of the moon's sign represents an attunement from the past that manifests automatically, a mode of feeling and being that one needs to be aware of in order to feel inwardly secure and at home with oneself. This element and experiences related to it feed your need to feel right about yourself. By such modes of self-expression, you are satisfying a deep inner need that can give stability to your entire personality. The moon's element also shows how you react instinctively to all experiences, with what energy you spontaneously adjust yourself to the flow of life. Moon in Earth signs. Reacts to changing experiences with steadiness and stability. Feels comfortable with self when being productive and working towards goals. Moon in Capricorn. Reacts with self-control and determination. Sometimes reacts automatically with severe negativity. Needs to manipulate the world and others in order to feel secure, comfortable, and to achieve one's goals. Can set aside personal concerns to fulfill duties. Controlled response to experience. Cautiously projects authoritative, determined energy. Feels comfortable in role of provider, protector. Habitually takes control of situations. Dominant emotional need to be on top or to be an authority can limit capacity for intimacy and emotional nurturing. The following information comes from Isabel Hickey's Astrology, a Cosmic Science. Copyright 1992 by Isabel M. Hickey Trust. Moon in Capricorn. Note that this position is considered to be the detriment of the moon position, since Capricorn is opposite Cancer. Cancer rules the moon. Poor place for moon, and especially so for a female. Works against itself. Conservative. Strong ambitions. A power complex. Security of subconscious lies in authority. Contest is bred of life. Wants to win recognition as an important and powerful person. Needs to watch tendency to harden ego complex in a shell of self-centered ambition. Not a happy person as a rule. Rigid and crystallized feelings. Not a truly sympathetic and emotional person. Parental influence very strong. Subconscious fears need to be brought to the surface and dissolved through understanding. In a male chart, attracts a serious and quiet type of partner. Sun-Moon Alchemy. The elemental combinations of the sun sign and the moon sign. The following information comes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Copyright Charles and Susie Harvey 1994, again in 2003. First published by Aquarian 1994. Each sun-moon type is a combination of elements. In the following descriptions of the element combinations, please remember that the pairing can be either way around. For example, a fire-earth combination refers equally to sun-fire, moon-earth, as it does to sun-earth, moon-fire. There will be subtle differences, but the dynamic is generally the same. Fire-earth combinations. The fire sun earth moon type is a strong, compelling personality. We can see this as the volcano pouring forth lava, which will eventually become new, fertile lands. This individual can deal with molten metal like the blacksmith or the engineer shaping raw material into serviceable tools. Here is the practical enthusiast, the doer who can also enthuse others to action. This combination has been called the bulldozer, for he has tremendous weight and drive to push ahead in exactly the direction they want. J. Pierre Point Morgan, or J.P. Morgan, who is a sun in Aries with moon in Virgo, the American industrialist, typified this combination well when he said, "I don't want a lawyer to tell me what I cannot do. I hire him to tell me how to do what I want to do." Likewise, the Earth-Sun-Fire-Moon combination is also the practical visionary who consciously keeps his feet on the ground but has the instinct to go for the main chance, to know when to risk, and to pull rabbits out of hats when least expected. This individual could be the hard-headed, pragmatic entrepreneur who sees future opportunities and can seize them with confidence and know-how, turning them into solid and often lucrative realities in the present. Earth-fire types may possess a raucous sense of humor, a pronounced sensuality, and a real penchant for the good life, as can be seen in the life of Alexander Woollcott, sun in Capricorn, moon in Sagittarius, the American drama critic and wit, who said, whilst surveying an elegant country estate, "Just what God would have done if he had the money." Either way, with this fire-earth combination, there's a strong, practical, rational bias, coupled with a powerful intuition and a compelling need for freedom and power. When the positive interaction between fire and earth is not working, this person can become very tense, swinging between a burning, intuitive faith and a down-in-the-dumps inertia and doubting Thomas skepticism. Shadow side. People with fire-earth combinations tend to have enormous conviction and certitude about themselves and their beliefs. As a result, they can suffer from the defects of their virtues and become fixed, dictatorial, and insensitive to others and to the subtler nuances of human relationships. Whether it is Fire-Sun-Earth-Moon or Earth-Sun-Fire-Moon, this combination produces a powerful ego which can easily run the show in any relationship. When the urge to dominate meets with resistance, they can become baffled and frustrated until they begin to respect the rights and needs of others. Relationships. Fire-Earth may find its own type attractive, but can enter into very creative and complementary relationships with air-water types, who can both fan the flames and water the garden. Often a benevolent dictator in relationships and in the home, this type, nevertheless, is usually a very committed mate, tending to show his romantic feelings through actions. Their stubbornness can, however, sometimes block domestic harmony and get in the way of intimacy. Male versus female. This is a good combination for people in politics and managerial positions who must make high-powered decisions and push through policies and procedures. Indeed, these individuals can be quite pushy and competitive, qualities the Western world feels are more acceptable in males. The female of this type is authoritative and pragmatic and is unlikely to waste time over failures or adverse reactions to her independence. Both males and females tend to have substantial ambition and terrific stamina. The following observations about your Sun-Moon combination are drawn from insights gained from astrologer Jefferson Anderson's book, Sun Sign, Moon Sign, an observation of many different individuals. The writing itself comes from Mantak Chia and William U. Wei's Cosmic Astrology. Copyright 2012 by North Star Trust, published by Destiny Books. Sun in Leo, Moon in Capricorn. The crowned head. You are a serious but cool person who is strong and self-sufficient in spite of your inborn charm. Remember that Napoleon Bonaparte was a Leo Capricorn. This is not an easy combination, unless you were born into privilege, however. You can be very intimidating, as well as stubborn, self-important, and condescending. You present an impression of poise and good manners at all times. Your gaze alone can scare off some weaker individuals. Regardless of what you set out to do, you do it with drama and high style because your world consists of a stage of self-assurance. You are almost sure to get what you want once you set your sights on it, whether it be an occupation, a romance, or a special prize. Things always work out for you. You do not think you are right, you actually know you are, and this makes you capable of huge and almost scary superhuman efforts. No one who knows you would ever dare tease you because you take yourself so seriously. You know your limitations and you have no need to be reminded, but like all Capricorns, you are also well aware of your endowments and capabilities. Your managerial and leadership qualities are awesome. There are no limits to the great things you can achieve in life, as long as you restrict your big ego to a reasonable extent. You also have a very pragmatic and responsible side in spite of that extravagant showiness. You are able to assume a lot of responsibility, even with that absurd outfit you might have on. What you desire more than anything is just to be highly thought of and valued for the amazing person you know yourself to be. You are just seeking attention with your flamboyance, but luckily for them, most Leo Capricorns do get plenty of respect. People actually worship and love you. You will always have more than enough admiration and respect for your ego demands, so it is best to tone down your performance a bit and step off your high horse. You think others should be as serious about things as you are because you are a severe judge. They need to always abide by your decisions. It can be difficult working for you because of your watchful, nearly dictatorial stare. You are a strong manager who makes workers shake in their boots. There is a very tender and frequently anxious person below that hard exterior and those big displays of magnificence. Interpolated notes from Charles and Susie Harvey's Sun Sign Moon Sign. Sun in Leo, Moon in Capricorn. Your greatest strengths: ambition, diligence, ability to carry plans through, practical intellect, which can assess facts accurately and organize accordingly, courage and powers of leadership, and the enthusiasm and personal commitment you bring to all your responsibilities and pleasures. Also, courage and steadfastness. Your greatest weaknesses: a need to dominate and be in control, impatience with imperfection, the way in which you hide insecurities behind an impermeable arrogance and a false intellectual stance, an insensitive sweeping aside of other people's needs, views, and feelings, arrogant ruthlessness. Images for integration. An orphan rummages in the attic and finds an old genealogy book which maps out the family tree of her long-lost, forgotten royal ancestors. A prince organizes his father, the king's, weekly schedule.